Hi friends, hope you are doing great. Today we are going to see demo VPC Bastion host. So first we are going to create a simple web server, and second we are going to update firewall rules. Third we are going to create Bastion host, and finally we are going to test the connectivity. I have given the link also friends, so you can go through the link. So in this demo what we are going to do means we will create application web server which will represent a service applied to employee of the company. Then we are going to prevent access from this web server out to the internet by placing the firewall in between. Finally we are going to create maintenance server also called as Bastion host, which will be able to access the web server. And finally we are going to test the connectivity to that server. Yes, let's start the demo right now. So just I'm going to that Google Cloud homepage. So before going to that, just I'm going to explain this concept, then we are going to do that. So Bastion host provide an external facing point of entry into a network containing private network instances. In this diagram you can see external machine and SSH into that Bastion host, and the host can provide a single point of fortification or audit and can be started and stopped to enable or disable inbound SSH. By using a Bastion host, we can connect to a VM that does not have an external IP address. This approach allows us to connect a development environment or manage the database instance for your external application, for example, without configuring additional firewall rules. So a Bastion host, in simple terms, I am going to explain about the Bastion host. Bastion host, it is a server whose purpose is to provide access to private network from an external network such as the internet. Because of its exposure to potential attack, a Bastion host must minimize the chances of penetration. Yes friends, now we are going to do this demo. So next I'm going to that home page, Google Cloud platform. This is the Google Cloud console. So just go to that. Now what we are going to do means first we are going to create a VM. So just go to that compute engine, just click the compute engine. Now we are going to create a VM. Now what we are going to do means we are going to create a new VM instances. Just click create instance right now. The name I am giving as web server. Sorry friends, just wait a minute, I am taking the code. Okay, so what we have done is, yes, we need to give the name as web server, and we need to select the region as US Central 1, and I'm selecting as US Central 1 already, it's there. And zone, I'm selecting US Central 1 C, and just scroll down a little bit, and next we are going to create this VM. So now what we are going to do means in the firewall rules, we need to click this allow HTTP traffic. So we need to specify the host needs HTTP access so that this VM instance can be reached on port 80. So now I have selected allow HTTP traffic. Just create right now. Now we have successfully created the web server instance. And now what I'm going to do means next I'm going to SSH into that web server, and we are going to run some commands for sanity checking we are going to do. Let's wait for it. The instance is provisioning right now. Let's wait for it friends. VM instances are highly configurable virtual machines for running workloads on Google infrastructure. So let's wait for it friends, it is taking some time. Yes, it came right now. The status is running right now, you can see here. And internal IP, external IP, then zone we have selected as US Central 1 -C. Now I'm trying to connect this instance SSH into that web server. Now it is connecting right now. transferring SSH keys to the VM right now. So next we are going to run few commands for sanity checking. We are going to do the sanity checking. It's connecting right now, establishing the connection to the SSH server. So now we are going to run few commands. Just put ls, then we need to run pwd. Yes, so this is the home blossom. It's coming right now. Then I'm going to exit this page. Yes, we have done this one. And next what we are going to do means we are going to find my IP address. So I'm going to find my IP address. So I'm going to find my IP address. This is my IP address. So it is checking right now. Let's wait for it. Yes, this is my IP address. Then what we are going to do means go to that console, Google Cloud Console. To find my IP address, we found my IP address. We only need to access this host. We are going to use that firewall rules. You are only able to access this host which we created. So what I am going to do means I am going to go to the firewall rules. So go to that firewall rules, just scroll down a little bit, go to the navigation menu and scroll down a little bit. Here we need to go to that VPC network, then open the firewall rules. Just open the firewall rules here. I'm checking my yes, correct. So now what we need to do means we need to update the firewall rules. So go to that VPC network, VPC firewall rules. Then here we need to check default allow SSH. Default allow SSH. Yes, this is the one. Then what I am going to do means I am going to edit it here. Now just click edit it here. See friends, this is allow SSH from anywhere. Now what I am going to do means I am going to put my IP only. Allow SSH from my IP address only. Okay, then we need to go to that source IP address, just remove it, just update our IP address. I have taken from my IP address, right? We need to Google it only friends, my IP address. Then what I need to do means next we need to click save. Just click save it. Now we are updating the firewall rule default allow SSH. Then next we need to go to the VM instance. Then we are going to test the connectivity. We are going to SSH into that web server, whether it is coming or not. Let's see friends. Updating the firewall rule right now. So just I'm going here and refresh this page again. Now we are going to SSH into that VM instance right now. Let's see. Just click SSH instance. We are testing the connectivity. Now we have SSH into that web server. Let's wait for it whether it is connecting or not. Let's see. Let's wait for it. Let's wait for it friends. We have modified the firewall rules, so definitely it will not come. That's the output. We are unable to. We couldn't log in. We couldn't SSH into that web server because we have modified the firewall rules. We have updated our IP address only. We didn't update source IP as like 0.0.0. So if we are updating that one around the world, we can access, but we have updated our IP address only. So definitely we can't log in this web server. So that is the output. See friends, connection it is failed. We are unable to connect to the VM on port 22. Yes. So next, that's because when we try to SSH into an instance from your web browser, it goes to Google Cloud Platform resource to the firewall must either allow connections from all of Google's IP address range or from anywhere. I'm going to reset the firewall rule. Go to the default allow SSH. Now what I'm going to do means just go to that again same only default allow here. Just click edit it here. just I'm replacing it anywhere. I'm resetting, that's it friends. So next I'm removing this IP, just put 0.0.0. okay, then we need to click save here, and now we need to go to that VM again. Definitely we can log in, right? So that is the thing. Updating the firewall rule default allow SSH successfully, it has been done, and refresh it right now. Then now you just try it to connect this web server. Definitely we can log into that because we have modified the firewall rules. Now SSH connection can established. Next we are going to do some other steps which we are going to do. Now we can connect this web server. It is establishing the connection. Yes, now you can SSH into the web server. Okay, now what we are going to do means we are going to install simple web application. After that we are going to install Apache. Okay, so just I am going to update sudo apt get update, sudo apt -get update. Just enter this command. Now we are updating. Next we need to install Apache. So sudo apt -get install Apache 2-y, right? So sudo apt get install Apache 2-y. So just enter this command. So now we are installing the Apache 2. Once the Apache has been installed, we will load the simple web page in where HTML directory we are going to do that. So now I have updated this command here. I am going to copy this, I am going to paste this. So I will give this document in the description page. Fine. So now what we need to copy this command, and I have entered this, so you can see it friends here. Okay, so echo doc type HTML body h1, welcome friends h1 body HTML sudo t, and where www.html index.html. okay, just enter this command and we will get like this. After that what we need to do means we need to, yes, we have done the we have successfully created the web page right now. Now we need to, I am minimizing this one. So go to the VM, just copy this external IP and open a new browser. Just click this, it will open in new browser only, definitely. So you can see friends, welcome friends, it is coming. The web page is accessible. It came right now. So now what we have to do means the page is accessible. Now we are going to try to restrict the HTTP access to the instance only or your computer. First we are going to update, we need to modify, we are going to modify the firewall rules. So click default allow HTTP. So go to that firewall rule. Now we are going to modify the firewall rules. So go to the firewall rules again, just go back here, and now what we are going to do means we are going to click the default allow HTTP. So just click the default allow HTTP. Here we have default allow HTTP. Just click this one, this firewall rules, just click edit it right now. Here we need to update the description, allow HTTP from my IP only. So allow HTTP from my IP only. Then we need to update the source IP. Just scroll down little bit. Then we need to update the source IP here. Just remove this IP and we need to copy this IP, and we have to update our IP, my IP. Then here we need to then we need to click save it, friends. Then we need to update firewall rules. Now we have clicked the save. So TCP/80, the port number, let it be. We have saved, we have updated the firewall rules. Then go to the web browser, just refresh this page whether it is working or not. Let's check it, friends. It will work only, it is working only. The page is still accessible only. Now next what we are going to do means we are going to restrict the access to the VM from the internet. So next what we are going to do means we are going to restrict access to the virtual machine from the internet. We are going to do that only. So for that we need to go to the VM. So just go to the virtual machine instances, and now we need to click edit it here. Just click this web server. We are going to modify the virtual machine. Just click edit it right now. Just click edit it now. Then we are going to go to that external IP page. So here we have the network. Under the network interface, just click here, and here external IP we need to change from ephemeral to none. So just change this and click done, and we need to click save. That's it, we have modified it right now. Now what I am going to do means I am going to go to the VM instance right now. Now go to the VM instance. If you are seeing, friends, the external IP will be gone. External IP, it will be coming as none only, because we have modified the details, right? So instance details. See, friends, external IP, it has gone right now. So external IP, it came as none. Next what I am going to do means now only we are going to create one more compute engine. Okay, so for example if you are seeing now web server no longer access from the internet. So now what I am going to do means I am going to create an instance. Now Bastion host, we are going to do that. Now I am going to create a Bastion host. So just I am giving us a Bastion host. Now I need to select the region US Central 1 and US Central 1C. Same zone only we need to select it, friends. Then we need to click create. That's it. We need to click create right now. So now the Bastion host is creating right now. This is provisioning right now. Let's wait for it. Now we are going to SSH into the Bastion host. Now we are going to SSH into the Bastion host. Let's see. Let's wait for it. It is provisioning right now. So now we have to SSH into the Bastion host. So now we have SSH into the Bastion host. Now from this we are going to connect the web server. That's what we are going to do, whether it is working or not. Let's wait for it. It is connecting right now. The Bastion host, it is connecting right now. Let's wait for it, friends. Yes, it came right now. Then we are going to verify the HTTP access to the web server. Just update this command curl. Then we need to give our instance name web server. So you can see, friends, it is coming right now. We can access it, and we are going to SSH into that web server from this instance, from the web host, from the Bastion host. Web server, correct. So spelling we need to give correctly. SSH-a web server. So our web server is accessing from Bastion host also. You can see we need to give the yes right now. Now you can see, friends, here we have logged into that Bastion host, then we have logged into the web server. Now we are into that web server only. Inside this Bastion host we have logged in. So our web server is accessing from Bastion host. It works as well. So our web server, if no longer accessible from the internet, but if can be accessed within the network. We can also use this Bastion host to perform maintenance on it. We have successfully done our lab, we have done our demo today. Finally we need to delete each and everything, friends. So exit from here, and we need to put to exit, then only. Okay, now I got it. So now we need to remove this VM. Just select this here, we need to select it here, and here 3 dots we have, just click it here, and it will be deleted. The instance will be, 2 instance will be deleted right now. We have successfully done our lab, friends. Bastion host, we have done it. Next we need to check in the home page also. Then we need to check under the resources after deleting the instances. Thanks a lot, friends. If you have not subscribed my YouTube channel, you can subscribe my YouTube channel so that it will motivate me to upload more videos about the Google Cloud platform. So let me check again in home page. Yes, we have successfully deleted. And go to that VPC network also, VPC network and firewall rules. Let me check. We have modified something, right? So just yes, so no need to worry, because already if the instance is deleted, the firewall also it has been deleted. I mean, not deleted, it has been changed, everything, these IPs are changed. So if you want, you can modify these IPs also, allow HTTP, and just go to edit it here. 121. Okay. So here we need to edit this to 000. That's it. So 0.0.0.0. Okay, done. So just click save. We have updated the this one also. From IP we can change to anywhere. So that's it, friends. Updating the firewall rules. Thanks a lot, friends. Have a great day. Bye bye.